Hello friends, and welcome to another video lesson from DBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. In this video, we'll be learning how to convert a PDF file to a Word document. We know the advantages of having a PDF file, one of which is that it is uneditable, it's portable, you can bring it with you, and you can print. You can have a soft copy, but at the same time, it's uneditable. At the same time, you can add comments to it, highlight, and so on. Sometimes, however, we may have lost the original Word document and only have a PDF on hand. So it's such a dilemma that we are struggling to find a soft copy, a working soft copy that can be our starting point to have a PDF. Okay, in such cases, we can convert the PDF to a Word document. There are quite a number of free websites available. Of course, there's Adobe, which is the one that created the PDF in the first place. But there are a number of free websites that you can leverage on that can help you on this. That is, as long as your document is not so sensitive. Because remember, we're putting it out there in full view of some people, because it's in a free website after all, right? So first, let's look at the PDF file we will use in this demonstration. Okay, let's open that. So I created this PDF file from a Word document. I converted it into a PDF. As you can see, some elements just for demonstration are here. We have some text in it. And then we have some graphics on it also, right? In color. Okay, so it's a PDF file, no doubt about it. If you will stretch this, it's a PDF file, right? Okay, so this is what we wanted to convert into a Word document using one of these online free tools. Okay, so to do that, you can just simply go to Google and then type or search for something like PDF to Word, and then you will be able to find a list of websites that offer such services for free. Okay, so I'm in one such site already. This is the one you see on screen. So I've just Googled this and stumbled into this website. Okay, so again, we wanted to convert the PDF file into a Word document, and I've already shown you the PDF file that we have, and we're okay with it. Now we found a website that will help us to convert it. So the next thing you will do is to browse, select the file. So when you see here, of course, the website will vary in terms of the interface. If you go to another website that offers free services like this, then it will look a bit different, but it will be easy to pick up, to learn, okay, to navigate through. So you will click, in this case, you'll click on select file to browse for the file that you want to convert. In my case, I'm already there, see demo PDF. Okay, so this is the file I wanted to convert, which is a PDF. Once I browse to the application, I click the file, and then I can click on open. So it doesn't really open it in front of you, but internally it's working, meaning it has been this website is already aware of that file and has already zeroed in on that. So the next thing you will do, anyway, if you look here, you still have the option to add more files, even drop files into this area over here. In my case, I will just be happy with one file for this demonstration. If you will see somewhere on the left, there's a preview of what the file looks like. And for me, it's really the file that we have seen earlier, the PDF with some text on it and some graphics on it, right? This is the file. And on the right, you will see total one file, meaning we have uploaded or marked for conversion at least one file. Now we're ready. So we can just click on the convert button over here. Okay, I'll click on that. And remember that depending on the file size and probably the complexity of the file or whatever is in the file, graphics or text, especially graphics, then the conversion time will vary. Okay, so don't be impatient. It may be quick, it may be slow, depending on how big the file is. Okay, how many pages there are, and there's so many graphics. So let's now click on the convert button. So it's working now. And on your right, you see it's processing. And in a jiffy, it's done, because in my case, it's just a one-page document with some text on it and just a couple of graphics on it. So it's done. It says done. Your file is ready. Okay, so the next thing is you will click on this download button, because right now it's still somewhere on the cloud, somewhere in the internet with the server of this company. So you click on the download button now, and then you specify the location, the folder where you wanted to download this Word document now. Remember, now it's a Word document we're downloading. We have uploaded, we've converted a PDF file. The website did its job. It converted the PDF to a Word document. So now we're downloading a Word document. And I'm specifying where to download that Word document. So I'm fine with this location, and then I can rename this to something, let me say from, okay, and then you can see the file type is Microsoft Word document, and then I can just click on save. Okay, it's being scanned by my internal antivirus, and it's done. So what you do is you go to the location where you have downloaded it to, go to that, and it's here already. So you can see it's here. There's a file I've given that name, sample doc from the web. So we will do some kind of basic sanity test. This kind of terminology is something you will hear in the IT world, sanity test, just to make sure things are in order. So remember that we have earlier seen the PDF file. So the basic sanity test for this one is that the Word documents should look very, very similar to the PDF file, right? So I will open now the Word document. I'll put them side by side the best I could, because as you know, the screen, I have made this just nice for somebody watching this from a phone. Okay, so anyway, you can see on your left is is the PDF file, and on your right is the Word file. If you're familiar with this in Word, sometimes you will see this kind of warning. You see the yellow banner over here, just giving you some heads up to be careful, because this may be an unknown, this file may be from an unknown source, but in my case, I know where it's coming from, so it's quite safe. I'll just click on enable editing. Okay, so the first sanity test I'm going to do is to make sure that the Word document looks decently the same as the PDF. In fact, it is. It looks the same. Look at there's no typo there. The font, the formatting, and then you have the graphics. It's the same, right? So the second thing I'm gonna do as a sanity test is to make sure, remember I've already clicked earlier the button enable editing. So if there's a Word document all right, and I've already clicked enable editing, then by right, I should be able to edit this file, right? Yes, and I am able to. And that's what we want to do in the first place. This was the whole point of converting the PDF to a Word, is to give me or anybody the capability to edit this document, right? So now we have it. So our work is done. With the help of an online free resource, we were able to convert a PDF file into a Word document, okay? And it makes our life easier. And we're back to where we wanted to be. We're in a position where we wanted to be in the first place, because the point of all this is that there will be situations wherein we are in possession of a PDF file, but we are desperately looking for that golden document, the golden source, but it's gone. It's gone. For some reason, the original document is gone, and all we have is a PDF, which is not good enough, because we wanted to edit the document, add, modify it, enhance it, and so on, expand it, but we could not because it's a PDF. So now that problem has been solved by this. Okay, so our work is done. I hope you have learned something new from this, something that you may not be able to use it on a daily or weekly basis, but still it's a very useful piece of knowledge that you can take home with you, whatever your career or line of business would be. Okay, converting a PDF file to a Word document. Okay, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe now. Click the notification bell. And I hope to see you in the next video.